mother, and she wanted me to do something. And I apologize for holding this live up. For my YouTube fans, this is a part 2 video. So basically, I have no idea. Now, we're getting ready to start our single A games. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. Now we're going to get ready to start our single A matchups. And I'm going to hold a little bit for the YouTube discretionary, so it will be quite interesting enough. Um, Number 1, Williamstown at Frank Fly, Ohio. Tough call. This is the AARP Class Single Weight Game of the Week. You know what? I'm going to let the chips fall where they may here, and I'm going to go with Williamstown, but only by a field goal. And that's going to be kind of rough because they got some good scores there. One's 8-1 on the year, and the other one's Williamstown 7-0. So you got to figure. All right, here's another one: Wheeling Central and Beverly Location, Ohio Beaver. USA for general law purposes on both teams from Ohio. I like Wheeling Central, just to be honest with you. We're going back here in West Virginia. Wham at Calhoun County. I like for Wham to just knock it out of the park. That's WAHAMA. Just for record, that's one I like. Gilmer County at Tucker County. I like Tucker County all the way on this one. Beverly, Ohio, the Blue Devils. No, Van at Beverly, Ohio, the Blue Devils. I like Van all the way. I really think that's going to be wild. Sherman at Greenbrier West. I like Greenbrier West. Clay Springs, Maryland at PETRBUGRG. The one I really can't pronounce, that's the one I'm going to go with. Seems to me I'm pretty much picking all the good ones tonight. McLean at Meadowbridge. I'm going to go with McLean. McLean's from, we got a tough one here. St. Mary's at South Harrison. Would love to go this one. I like South Harrison, believe it or not. I really do. I really think if South Harrison wins tomorrow night, they've got a real shot at the playoffs. And I really do think that. Kaiser double A versus single A matchup is the first one. Kaiser double A at Moorfield. I like Kaiser, believe it or not. Another double A versus single A. West Side at Tigers Valley. I like for Tigers Valley to win. Bridgeport, Peyton City over Bridgeport, Ohio. I do want to verify that. Bridgeport, Ohio. And it looks like I like this one. I like Peyton City, believe it or not. And we're coming down to our last couple here. Madonna and Cal Valley, Ohio. Ooh, good game here. I'll go with Madonna, the way they've been playing this year. And I got a couple more here. Clay Patel at Hancock, Maryland. I'll go Clay Patel. Valley Wetzel at 100. Yeah, I'll go Valley Wetzel. Tower Consolidated at Mingo. I'll go Tower Consolidated. Tulsa at Mount View. Yeah, the way Mount View played last week, I'm going to give it to them. just based on how they played. And Tulsa, well, I'd like to see them get their first win of the year. That'd be nice too, but still, we'll give it to Mountain View on this one. Buffalo at Ravenswood. Ooh, nice here. I'm going to go with Ravenswood on this one, believe it or not. Polkman County at Summers County. Ooh, I'm going to go Summers County here. And Trinity, Morgantown against Tigers Valley. I'm going to go Trinity there. And our final game in the um, our final game tonight in our single way matchup, Ritchie County versus Weir County. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Weir County on that one. Well, like I said, sorry for the interruptions, folks, and I am gonna go a little bit longer than the norm because of this mess up on YouTube. Yeah, this will be in two different parts for our YouTube fans because I had to restart a video because I got a phone call. Drives me nuts. But yeah, there is something else I did want to yak on here, and I'm going to go ahead and do it now. I know it's our football circus pick show, and I do realize that, but I've got to make up some little time here for our YouTube fans. You know, it's just something I do want to yak on here real quick. Yeah, I was watching a TikTok video. This is no joke. This teacher was talking, and here's what this teacher was talking about. Okay. A student of his asked him, when did the world become color? Well, he thought they were joking him after he was kind of confused. What do you mean by this? I'm going to answer that. I'm going to answer that very crazy question because that's the way it's got to be answered. Here's he asked what I mean by that. And he said the old TV shows. We're talking Andy Griffith. We're talking MASH. We're talking this. We're talking the old TV shows. Speaking of MASH, I'm watching MASH right now on the old tube, and that's the old black and white show. And then he went to another classroom and he asked the same question. Well, and half the kids raised their hands on this question. Folks, what's wrong with this picture? And I'm serious. What's wrong with this picture? I don't know what's wrong with this picture, to be honest with you, because I really don't know. I really don't know what's wrong with this picture. Why are American kids today believing that the world was black and white until this color came along? Well, actually, if you really want to get real technical about it, TV shows started coming more color in the 80s. Of course, there was always color on, even in the black and white days, there was always color. But can you not believe that they thought the world was all black and white? Really? I mean, what's wrong with this picture? The kids today think the world was black and white back in those days. Really? I don't know. I just don't know how to explain that. I just wanted to get that off my chest. But here's a real question: what are we teaching our kids today? What are we teaching our kids today? Just something to think about. Really, just something to think about. What are we teaching our kids today? Yeah, what are we teaching our kids? Yeah, I went last week. I went to Robert Seabrook. I'm gonna give this straight out because this is a football. This is a football thing, and it seems like to me that football games have become more of a social event than the actual game itself. If you heard what some of the I ain't gonna get into the topics that I heard, and that's for general reasons. But I will say this much: has some of these football games, have some of the things that are going on in today's society a real trip? No, I'm just asking. I'm just asking straight up. I mean, if you get the chance, go to a local football game and just listen to what they say. It might surprise you. And I'll say this much: a lot of things ain't running, a lot of things ain't going out of business yet. And, you know, that's just pretty much it. I know this is a football circus show, and this is something we don't do that often, but I am going to do this. I am going to do something here that we usually do not do on the football circus show. This is a pic show, but still, there's nothing wrong with what I'm about ready to do. And this is coming from the Bible. Yes, it's going to go on the YouTube channel as well, so just hang in there. I want to show you Psalms 119 verses 129 through 150. I guess there's somebody out there who really needs to read that. And I would do it for the YouTube channel as well. Okay. And that is one Psalms 119, 129 through 150. Now, I guess there is someone out there in the world tonight that needs to read that. Because the Lord just laid that on my heart. I just want to let everybody know that. Oh, this is Jerry. And like I said before, for the YouTube fans, this is a take two. And also a take two for Facebook as well because my mom called. I got to go downstairs and do something here real quick for my mother. I gotta do something real quick, and you know how that goes. This is Jared, and I've been live on the Football Circus Show. Sorry, this is not the way it's supposed to be, but you know how it goes every once in a while. Well, it's been a Thursday night, and it's been a lot of fun. Peace. Grace for peace. Aloha. We serve men, women serving around the world in our bracing for years, military, and our veterans. We love you, man. We're out here. Peace out.